I've got 7 incredibly powerful strategies that are sure to leave a lasting impression and make a woman truly miss you. The key to this is offering her something unique and unforgettable, something that she can't find just anywhere. Whether you're in a committed relationship or just having casual conversations, these methods work wonders in creating a strong emotional connection. By implementing these tips, you'll capture her attention and keep her thinking about you long after your interactions. So, if you're ready to discover how to make her miss you and truly value your presence, let's dive into these exciting and effective strategies. Number 1, limit your contact and create a sense of space. One of the most effective ways to make a woman miss you is by not constantly chasing or pursuing her. When you are always the one reaching out and seeking her attention, you'd leave little room for her to develop the desire to miss you. In fact, by creating some distance and limiting your communication, you'll keep yourself on her mind in a way that makes her wonder about you. The longer she doesn't hear from you, the more her imagination will run wild, and she'll start picturing what you're doing, who you might be spending time with, whether you're meeting new people, or even being with other women. This uncertainty will spark a sense of curiosity, and quite possibly a touch of jealousy. The key here is to show her that you're independent and capable of living your life without relying on her for your happiness or fulfillment. This space allows her to see you as someone who doesn't need constant validation or contact from her, and it subtly sends the message that you have a life outside of the relationship. The power of this no-contact approach lies in the emotional reaction it triggers: rejection. When a woman sees that you can live without her, she begins to understand that she is an option, not a necessity. In this way, she will recognize her own position in the relationship and realize that she isn't the only source of fulfillment in your life. Ironically, this feeling of rejection is often what increases her desire for you. What happens next is deeply rooted in psychology. Romantic rejection activates certain parts of the brain associated with motivation, craving, and addiction. When she feels the absence of your presence, her brain craves the dopamine hit of having you back. This creates a kind of emotional tug-of-war where she longs for your attention even more. By giving her this space, you create an emotional void that she will naturally want to fill, and in doing so, she'll start craving your presence even more intensely. Number 2, showcase the vibrancy of your life. One of the most powerful ways to make a woman miss you is by demonstrating that you lead a fulfilling, dynamic life. When she's missing you, one of the first things she'll likely do is check your social media. If she sees little to no updates from you, she may start to assume that you're not up to much, that you're sitting idle, or not experiencing anything exciting. In today's world, many people have this mindset that if it's not posted online, it didn't happen. So, by showing her glimpses of your life and the experiences you're having, you'll keep her intrigued and engaged. This doesn't mean you need to flood your social media with every moment of your day, but rather share the moments that are meaningful or exciting, whether it's a recent achievement, an interesting experience, or simply a fun day with friends. The key is to make sure you're not coming across as boastful or arrogant. You don't need to post every big win or success to grab her attention. Even something as simple as posting a well-composed picture of yourself, perhaps out with friends or at an event, can work wonders. It sends a subtle message that you're out there living your life to the fullest and that she's not at the center of it, but rather you're continuing to make strides and enjoy your own experiences. The real power of this strategy lies in how it piques her curiosity. By casually showcasing snippets of your life, whether it's a picture of you traveling, hanging out with friends, or just enjoying a hobby, you let her know that you're living a life full of experiences, achievements, and social interactions, things that she's not directly involved in. Women naturally love to feel connected and involved in a man's life, but when they see that you're engaging in these activities without them, it sparks a deeper, emotional desire to be a part of your world. This sense of missing out is incredibly powerful. It makes her realize that she might be missing out on some of those meaningful moments. This feeling of being left out can stir up emotions that make her think about you more and want to reach out to reconnect, wanting to be a part of the experiences you're sharing. I am sure no one taught you that, am I right? Unlocking a girl's mind isn't about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about understanding the secrets, the real secrets that actually work no matter who you are. If you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, I've created something tailored just for you. My course is the ultimate blueprint for understanding what women truly want and becoming the man who gets the girl every single time. Right now, exclusive spots are almost gone. Once those spots are gone, this opportunity will vanish and you'll be left watching someone else getting the girl you want. Number 3. Ignite her curiosity and keep her guessing. One of the most intriguing ways to make a woman miss you is by creating an air of mystery around yourself. When she notices that you haven't reached out in a while or that your communication has slowed down, she might begin to wonder what you're up to. This is when her curiosity will start to take over, and often she may try to indirectly grab your attention, especially through social media. It's common for her to post a carefully chosen picture of herself or share a status that hints at something related to you, hoping to catch your eye or spark a reaction. These actions are her way of trying to pull you back into her orbit, signaling that she wants you to notice her and engage. But here's the key: don't give in to the temptation. When she posts pictures or shares status updates, resist the urge to comment or like them right away. In fact, don't engage at all. Ignore them completely. This may seem counterintuitive, but by withholding your attention, you create an emotional vacuum that will drive her crazy with curiosity. She'll begin to wonder why you're not acknowledging her efforts to get your attention. She'll replay the moment over and over, thinking, "Why hasn't he liked my photo?" Or, "Is he seeing someone else?" This will keep her wondering about your intentions and stir up the feeling that maybe she's missing something important. The moment you like or comment on her pictures, you provide the validation she's seeking, and the mystery is broken. By holding back and not giving her the immediate response she's hoping for, you create a sense of suspense. The longer you remain aloof, the more intense her desire to have your acknowledgement becomes. Every time she posts, she'll wonder whether or not you'll notice her, and that uncertainty will linger in her mind. The more you withhold your approval or engagement, the more powerful the effect becomes. Not liking her posts doesn't mean you should ignore her completely. It's about strategically managing your interactions to make her crave them more. This tactic forces her to mentally chase you, wanting to know when you'll acknowledge her, what your next move will be, and whether she still has the same importance in your life as before. By leaving her on the edge, constantly wondering, you fuel her curiosity and keep her emotionally engaged, longing for the moment when you'll finally break the silence. So, let her post, let her try to catch your attention, but make sure she's the one doing all the wondering. By resisting the urge to validate her through likes and comments, you'll create a dynamic where her curiosity about you only deepens, making her miss the interactions you used to have. Number 4, cultivate an air of mystery. One of the most powerful ways to keep a woman intrigued and wanting more is by embracing mystery. When she reaches out to you, as she inevitably will, avoid being overly eager or giving in to the temptation to respond with excessive enthusiasm. While it may feel natural to want to show how excited you are to hear from her, doing so can send the wrong message. Excessive eagerness or too much excitement can come across as desperate or needy, which is a major turnoff for many women. It signals dependence, and no one wants to feel like they are the center of someone's entire emotional world. When you appear too eager to connect, it creates an impression that you've been waiting by your phone, hoping for her message. Even if that's not the case, whether you've been busy or distracted, it's the image she'll create in her mind. She may start thinking that you have little going on in your life and are depending on her for emotional fulfillment. This could lead her to feel overwhelmed by the pressure of being the one source of validation for you. Instead of feeling desirable, she might feel like she has to constantly prop you up emotionally. This is where the magic of mystery comes in. When she contacts you, it's crucial to stay calm, collected, and most importantly, play it cool. Keep your responses composed and measured. The key is to strike a balance between being polite and not giving away too much too soon. Avoid bombarding her with overly detailed or lengthy replies. A simple yet effective greeting like, "Hey, how are you?" acknowledges her without making it seem like you're on edge or anxiously waiting for her to reach out. It's casual enough to keep the conversation open, but vague enough to spark her curiosity. When you keep your responses short, calm, and neutral, it draws her in. She starts wondering why you're not showering her with attention or excitement like other guys might. This subtle sense of distance, coupled with your calm demeanor, creates an air of intrigue that will make her want to know more. It leaves her wondering what you're up to, what's going on in your life, and what you're thinking, things that only you can reveal over time. Remember, mystery is a tool for attraction. It's the unanswered questions, the subtle signals, and the slight sense of unpredictability that make you seem more interesting and desirable. So, don't rush to fill every silence or overextend yourself in conversations. Keep her guessing and you'll keep her hooked. Number 5. Evoke a subtle sense of jealousy. One of the most effective ways to make a woman miss you is by triggering a slight sense of jealousy. However, this doesn't mean you need to go out and start dating other people or making her feel replaced. The key is to spark her imagination without crossing any lines or being overtly manipulative. A little bit of jealousy can create an emotional pull that draws her back to you, but it should always be done subtly and carefully. A simple yet powerful way to evoke jealousy is by posting a picture with your friends where there just happens to be a woman in the frame. This woman could be anyone, maybe a colleague, a casual acquaintance, or just a close friend. The real trick lies in tagging her in the photo, knowing full well that your ex will be intrigued enough to check her profile. She may spend time trying to figure out who this woman is, whether she's someone important in your life or if there's more going on behind the scenes. Whether the woman in the picture is a romantic interest or just a friend, it's the uncertainty that will ignite her curiosity. Her mind will jump to conclusions, imagining all kinds of scenarios about your relationship with this woman. The power of jealousy lies in the unknown. Even something as simple as posting a picture of you with a woman at a social event can trigger these feelings of insecurity, even if nothing is going on between you and her. The point is that your ex's mind will automatically drift to the idea that you're moving on, and that thought will eat away at her, wondering if she's being replaced. Alternatively, if you want to keep things light and fun, posting a picture of your celebrity crush can also trigger a sense of jealousy. It may sound harmless, but the mere suggestion that someone else has caught your eye, whether a real person or a famous face, can create that emotional ripple in her. Women, like everyone, have a natural tendency to feel possessive when they think someone they care about might be interested in someone else. The underlying idea here is to subtly show her that you have options beyond her. In doing so, you demonstrate that your life is full of exciting possibilities and that she's not the only person vying for your attention. This reminder that you are an independent, desirable individual with a full social circle can make her realize that she might be missing out on something special. The key is to strike the right balance. The goal is not to make her feel bad or force her into jealousy, but rather to ignite that spark of curiosity and desire. You want her to feel that maybe she's not as central to your life as she once thought. By carefully positioning yourself as someone with a lot to offer, you make her want to compete for your attention again. Remember, a little jealousy is a powerful emotional trigger that can make her reflect on what she stands to lose. But be sure to keep it lighthearted and indirect. You don't want to cross into manipulation or make her feel betrayed. The goal is to remind her that you're someone who has plenty of options, and that just might make her want to be your first choice again. Number 6. Trigger emotions by giving her a unique nickname. One of the most powerful ways to make a woman miss you is by giving her a special nickname, something that has personal significance and emotional resonance. This may seem like a small gesture, but it's surprisingly effective at creating lasting emotional connections. The key is that every time she hears that nickname, it will instantly remind her of you and the unique bond you share. It's a surefire way to stay in her thoughts long after you've parted ways. However, it's important to choose a nickname that's meaningful, but not so rare or odd that it feels disconnected from her world. You want the nickname to have a sense of familiarity and relevance to her life. Ideally, it should be something she'll encounter in her everyday life so that it has the power to pop up in different contexts. This creates an ongoing association between you and the experiences she encounters, making it impossible for her to escape thoughts of you. The best approach is to base the nickname on something personal that reflects her likes, interests, or something unique to your relationship. For example, if she has a favorite food, a beloved TV show, or a specific color she loves, these can all serve as excellent starting points. A nickname tied to something she's passionate about or something that reminds her of you, like a place you both visited together or an inside joke, will trigger those memories every time she hears it. In psychology, this concept is known as associative memory. It's the process by which certain stimuli, like a nickname, become linked to specific memories, emotions, and experiences. Every time she hears that name, it will immediately bring up positive feelings and memories of your time together. This emotional connection strengthens over time, making her miss you whenever she thinks about it. For example, if you used to call her by a nickname related to something she loves, let's say her favorite TV show character or a shared experience, it will subtly remind her of the moments you shared. The next time she hears that nickname or even something remotely connected to it, her mind will automatically travel back to those memories with you. This is a powerful tool for creating emotional depth in your relationship. By giving her a unique nickname, you're not just creating a fun or cute moment, you're making an emotional imprint. You're intertwining yourself with the things that are meaningful to her. This association deepens her emotional attachment to you, making her think about you in moments when she least expects it. So, choose the nickname carefully and make it something personal, thoughtful, and relevant to her. When you can tie your identity to her favorite things or memories, you'll stay on her mind, and she'll begin to miss the emotional connection you've created through that small but significant gesture. Number 7. Cultivate qualities of a strong leader. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence, wisdom, and the ability to lead. These qualities, when paired with a caring and supportive nature, can make you incredibly attractive. One of the most powerful ways to leave a lasting impression on a woman is by offering her mentorship and guidance. Women often appreciate the opportunity to learn from a man they trust, especially when that man is willing and able to teach them something new. When you introduce her to something she hasn't yet discovered, whether it's a new hobby, a perspective on life, or a skill she's never encountered, she will look at you with admiration. This gesture signals not only your competence and confidence, but also your genuine care for her development. The act of teaching isn't about showing off your knowledge, but rather showing that you are a man who has depth, wisdom, and the ability to support and guide her in meaningful ways. This mentorship creates an emotional bond, as it reflects your commitment to helping her grow and improve. It shows that you have confidence in her potential, and when she feels that you are invested in her growth, she will likely feel more connected to you on a deeper level. This sense of mentorship is undeniably attractive because it's tied to your leadership qualities, which are often associated with strength and reliability. When a woman sees that you can offer her something valuable, something that enriches her life, she will deeply appreciate you for it. And over time, she'll miss the way you help her become a better version of herself, making you a pivotal figure in her life. Number 8, give her space. One of the most important things you can do to strengthen any relationship is to give your partner space. Space is not about distancing yourself emotionally, but rather offering the freedom to pursue personal passions, interests, and goals outside of the relationship. It's a crucial aspect of a healthy and balanced dynamic, and it's something that both partners need for personal growth and fulfillment. By encouraging her to pursue her own interests, whether it's focusing on her career, hobbies, or time with friends, you're showing her that you respect her individuality. You are affirming that her sense of self and independence are important, and you trust her to have a life outside of the relationship. This respect for her autonomy allows her to flourish as her own person, and when a woman feels supported in this way, it builds trust and a stronger emotional connection. Giving her the freedom to grow individually does wonders for both her sense of fulfillment and the strength of your bond. It allows her to achieve a sense of accomplishment and personal success, which can be deeply empowering. And when she's emotionally satisfied and content with her own journey, it will only enhance the quality of your time together. Moreover, by creating this space, you prevent the relationship from becoming stifling or overly dependent. Relationships thrive when both people have the room to grow and live their own lives while still nurturing their connection. This balance is what makes the time spent together so meaningful. When you give her the freedom to explore her own passions, you also create the opportunity for her to miss you because you've allowed her to develop a deeper appreciation for the time spent with you. So, give her space to pursue her dreams, and in doing so, you'll strengthen your relationship. This dynamic allows for both personal growth and emotional closeness, creating a more fulfilling and lasting bond. Now listen, you've already heard it all before. Be nice, just wait, it will happen naturally. But that's not how the world works. If you're tired of guessing, tired of chasing, and tired of losing, it's time to change the game. Inside my course, you'll find the secrets you need to get the girl you've always wanted, without begging, without games, and without wasting another second. This is your chance. Right now, click the link in the description. Only few spots remain. Once they're gone, it's over. So stop waiting. Take action now, join today, and I'll show you how to take control of your life, your relationships, and your future. Don't wait for life to happen to you. Take the reins. You're one step away from everything you've ever wanted. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.